What's the coldest thing you've ever said to shut down your toxic parent? My dad crashed my wedding reception uninvited. I'm 25, just married the love of my life after 3 years together, and we're celebrating at a small venue with close friends and family. Nothing extravagant, but it was perfect for us. He stumbled in drunk, hadn't seen him in 2 years since I cut contact. First words out of his mouth, "This place looks cheap. How much did this budget wedding cost you? Please tell me you didn't blow your savings on this." I tried to stay calm. "Dad, you weren't invited. We're having a private celebration." "Private?" He laughed loudly. "That's rich. Your sister's wedding had 200 guests at the country club. This looks like a high school dance." Then he spotted my husband David greeting guests and scoffed. "Still marrying down, I see. What's his salary again? Barely above minimum wage, right?" David works as a teacher, something Dad never respected. My husband, being the gentleman he is, walked away to avoid confrontation. Dad wasn't done. He complained about the decorations, said the music was trash, then grabbed food from the buffet and made a disgusted face. Couldn't even afford a real caterer. "This tastes like cafeteria food." He wandered over to our wedding photos and shook his head. "Look at this dress, clearly bought off the rack. Your mother's wedding dress cost more than your entire ceremony." My best friend Emma looked mortified. The photographer stopped taking pictures. Even my new in-laws seemed uncomfortable. Then came the final blow. He picked up our wedding program, glanced at it, and laughed. Teacher and a social worker. Two people who'll never make real money. When are you going to get serious and marry someone who actually matters? The reception went silent. I watched David's face fall as he returned from greeting guests. Dad kept going. "I ran into the Johnsons last week. Their son just married a lawyer. A real profession. Makes me embarrassed to tell people what my daughter settled for." That's when he noticed our wedding cake. A simple 2-tier cake we'd carefully chosen together. "Please tell me you're not cutting that grocery store cake for photos. It's not like this is a real wedding anyway. More like an expensive party." He laughed like it was hilarious. The entire reception froze. Emma looked ready to throw her bouquet at him. David put his arm around me protectively. Something inside me snapped. I was done. Done letting him ruin every milestone. Done pretending his opinion mattered. I walked over, took the microphone from the DJ, and faced him directly. "You're absolutely right, Dad." He smirked, thinking he'd won. This isn't a real wedding. His smirk grew wider. "It's just a celebration of two people who actually know how to love someone, unlike you, who spent my entire childhood showing me exactly what a failed marriage looks like." The smirk disappeared instantly. The room went dead silent. "I'm the daughter who paid for college herself while you spent child support money on beer. I'm the one who will never abandon her kids the way you abandoned yours every weekend. I'm the person who found someone who treats me with respect, unlike the example you set." His face turned red, but I hasn't finished. "And most importantly, I'm the bride who's about to have security remove you from my wedding before you embarrass yourself any further." He tried to mumble something about family and respect, but I was already signaling the venue coordinator. "Get out now, or I'll have you arrested for trespassing." He grabbed his jacket with shaking hands, shot me a look of pure rage, and stormed out. The second he left, the entire reception erupted in applause. David spun me around in the biggest hug. Emma shouted, "Finally!" so loud it echoed through the venue. That was 8 months ago. He's called twice and sent one pathetic text. I've blocked him completely. Best wedding gift I ever gave myself.